Let's go meet Jim Totoro.
Yes.
Hey folks, I'm the mysterious JG,
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
and it's time to continue the Virtuous Mission at Rasvet.
Yeah,
Da.
let's do it.
Da or niet. We're gonna go with da.
We're gonna go with
Dakyao.
and we're gonna say Dos Vidania to
Jakyao and go with Dakyao.
to I guess.
They should be
What do they call the clip loading variety of gun versus revolvers?
That's more of an automatic. That's more of a revolver technique. I don't know. But yeah, so this time we're not gonna kill Ocelot, despite the temptation. We are gonna look for secret treasures, apparently.
Well, there's a secret treasure of somebody's body over here.
Yeah, you know, your body is like a temple, folks, and young girls, remember that your virginity is your sacred gift.
Your body's like a temple.
It's a fat temple.
Is your ass okay? Mine's not okay.
He looks so happy skipping up those stairs.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I already got the stuff up here, but
I think you did.
no, why not go anyway?
I don't know if it impacts because
Apparently I can't even like maneuver my ass down over there
yeah,
anyways.
just get out of here. There's
See, you
big
can do the
plot happenings are coming. See, Bobo has very little knowledge of this game's story, but I've played it through more than once, so I don't remember in detail, but I do know that there's big things coming at Dolenovno.
Dolinovodno.
I'm just as bad at the Russian names as I am with Chinese names, folks.
Oh, okay. That's your volume setting. I just saw a
Right.
meter that said
0.
0.
Okay.
I thought it was his.
Member from the Ocelot unit.
I thought he was taking a leak,
Yes.
actually.
The best crew has to offer.
The Gru World Order.
They're coming for me,
finished.
nigga.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Come on, let's hug it out.
Look,
Let's walk with a bird.
Huh. Oh, you
my
need to
gosh.
take those off.
That's
Oh,
what
press
the
RV.
original build.
Okay, now
Yes.
release RV.
the Shagahod. The treading behemoth. A tank
The
capable
behemoth.
of launching nuclear
We should look upon
IRBM.
this
You can
trigger.
launch
man.
nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
And without support from friendly units.
we need support from
Nuclear-equipped tank
unfriendly units.
capable of operating solo.
Never heard of such thing. But it doesn't walk.
I bet it
so-
could fire a missile at a boulder and block
that
my
thing
path, so
finished?
that I need to find a
No,
steamboat.
this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
When
Phase
does that
10.
weapon? Comes after phase
The
1.
weapon's true form.
Oh, a walking form, right?
If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end
Colonel
of the
Campbell?
Cold War.
The end of the Cold War.
Yes, the
Yes.
end of the.
And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
What?
Oh, the age
War.
of Billy Jack
I
Haynes.
had no choice but to cooperate.
They told me they would punch
I
me.
didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America.
Can they send you
Take me to America.
selfie
Quickly.
over your cell phone? Okay, no problem.
Oh,
America's
yeah.
like
Not
just right over there.
completed Without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Ikuzo Mamazaha.
Mama Zaha.
Yeah, well, you know. Alright, America's right on the other side of this bridge. So come on. This is the bridge to
Sarah
America.
Palin is standing on the other side over there saying, "Hey, well, would you look at that over there?"
The bridge to nowhere.
Yes.
He's the Liu, what's his name?
Liu Shan.
Kong
Liu
of
Kong, yeah.
nuclear scientist. I guess he's like Otacon's uncle or something.
Hey, wait a second.
Hey, what up, lady?
Oh,
This ghost lady person. I brought you suitcases full of
isn't
treachery.
she?
The
Yeah.
boss.
Who's she?
She's little boss.
Boss?
We talked to her on the boat.
Yeah, I know.
Army.
Good work, Jack.
Would
What
you
are
like to
doing
save?
here?
Sokolov comes
No
with
problem, Jill. Oh, okay, so she has the power to change the weather, or she has the power to generate bees.
Well, we knocked it down before, as you'll recall.
Oh, that's true. This happens anyway.
No one to blame but ourselves.
Hornets.
Oh, they're MiGs.
Oh, what? Damn it, we do not need another vamp.
I don't think they care what you think of their relationship, Raiden. So we have a beekeeper warrior and a vampire warrior.
And a hind.
Where's Luna Vachon? And a hind, yeah.
Let's take out the Metal Gear trope checklist as we go. And
Oh, I don't want to wreck it for you, but I don't think we actually fight a helicopter in this game. Or a plane. Maybe we do. Stay right there and I'll get to sucking your blood in a second.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I
What?
long for this day.
we're in
The
a
day when I
helicopter.
go deaf.
We'll fight with you once more.
Fight with you once
back,
more. Once more.
boss.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that was
Now all
interesting.
5 of us are together. It's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
You mean Edmonton?
Oh, what? Northernmost major city in
I don't know. I just had to pick a city to just be hell. I came up with
It's raining
Edmonton.
blood.
I could have gone with Wilkes.
Hallelujah, it's a rain and blood.
Is he crying?
You mean Jack?
I suppose I could have gone with rain and blood. But,
The sky is crying. Look at the tears go rolling down. All right, so there's ghosts and bee-men and vampires and basically. Oh, and this guy. Who's this guy? What's he gonna do?
Kuwabara.
My favorite character.
oh, he's a
from,
Pokemon.
Yeah. Just likes to recite the name of his favorite character from that Yu Yu Hakusho show. Yu Yu Hakusho show.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
I like bridges. They
Colonel
make me
Volk.
happy.
Welcome to my country.
Welcome
And
to
to
my
my
home
unit.
party.
Welcome to Volganvinia.
Welcome to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union.
They have a
Sokolov
cooler
is
flag
a
than
little
us.
gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
Yeah, because the recoil was the problem.
Yeah, I find when I fire nuclear
These will
warheads,
make a
just the
fine
kickback
gift
makes
for
it
me.
really
This
hard to
can't be
aim them.
happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples?
Yeah, he's Brother Brute.
Are we taking
Booty
him with
man.
us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us cobras.
Well, why don't you have sex with them and then it'll lose his innocence?
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
But I was just
What are you talking about?
Hasn't found an
Think
emotion
you
to
can
carry
pull the trigger?
into battle. He could be like the wood. All the members of the elite special unit in this game have names that are like their code names are like emotions. So Snake here could be like, you know, the whiny. Because whiny is an emotion. Never mind. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, I don't think it's meant to bend that way. CQC becomes
He's seen my face.
an important part of the game, and it's useful when you're allowed to control what's happening.
We can't let him live.
Well, it's your fault he saw your face.
You could have put on a lucha mask.
Could have come here as El
Khrushchev finds out
Lightning.
about this, we're finished.
Killer Khrushchev. Another gimmick is Barry Dorso.
If Nikita Koloff finds out about this, we're fucked.
He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
But I have the one with the electrical beams. I should be the one with all
Jack.
the apprentices.
You can't
Would you
do
like to save? Yes. Put her there. There's no way that this could be turned against you.
I'm imagining a short clothesline. Probably not really,
She
but
pulls him in with a knee lift and then DDTs him, which breaks
No.
through the bridge and kills all three of them. Not a short clothesline, but the similar principle. Alright. How you doing? Oh wow, a top rope chokeslam. This is not good.
Yeah.
If I were that evil colonel guy, I would be like,
The new blood has
we
been
don't
rejected.
know if he's dead. I told you I wanted him dead. This is exactly the kind of setup from which heroes come back. Haven't you ever watched a movie in your life?
Of
And then
course,
paramedic
our
calls
fine
out.
Russian
Yeah.
cinema involves people singing up tractors.
We
But
come here.
Is this game over yet? Seems like
Now,
it's going
onto
on forever.
Sokolov's research facility.
Okay, you give the orders. After all, you defected to join my
Shagohod is
army.
ours.
Yeah. Whoopee, Shagohod. I'm all about it.
I'm on the road, Shagola.
Drift away.
Give me the beat,
My
boys,
place
and
is
free my
within
soul.
Good luck finding yourself.
What? Did you say something? They're in a helicopter. She's like casually like, "Hey guys."
She's pretty badass.
With
She's
you
not
again.
affected by things like, wind force. She walks away from explosions. Doesn't look
Jeez, it's 7:45 already.
Your nanomachines have been trying to wake you for hours. Wait, do we have nanomachines yet? Never mind. Oh man, I wet myself. Somebody sharpied a ding dong on me. This sucks.
Oh, at least
Oh,
they
wait,
only
I
at least they
didn't-
only did the delicious snack cake and not a picture of Wang.
It's like, oh, okay, well, I didn't actually wet myself. I was in a river, so I feel a little better now.
Snake, can you hear me?
Nope.
Yeah. Just barely.
Could you speak up?
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
What do I get, a relocation bonus?
You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Teleport in
Okay,
and fix
Snake.
him.
Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
Assuming you're a competent surgeon. You are a competent surgeon, right?
Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before.
Don't be a puss.
Think you can handle it?
Major.
I'll handle the fighting from now
Boss.
on. You can just go
She's
home.
defected.
Oh.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go, loop, loop.
First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
Fourth wall. Hello?
Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button.
Shoot
Your
yourself in the
injuries
face.
include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment.
But the real damage is to
Move
my
the healing
heart.
cursor with the left stick to the affected
I mean,
part
seriously, I
of your
got a
body.
ruptured ventricle.
Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely.
Is there any way that your voice could be in
Understood?
sync with the words?
Yeah.
Because you're getting ahead
Stay
of them.
with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
It is not that complicated. I can.
Whatever.
Fine. Jeez. All right. I'll treat my wounds if you insist. Oh, I'm having a
It's like
crappy day.
So grumpy.
It's like, man, my mentor, the person who means the most to me in the world, apparently just choke slammed me off a bridge. I'm just not that happy.
Cut.
So they basically tell you exactly.
Cut.
Okay.
Pull. Broken.
Something you got bleeding, no bandage applied, not yet disinfected. So you'd want to go to
Surgery.
LT.
LT.
Yeah, medicine, and you're gonna want to do Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Go over to RT instead. Release that. Release the bogus. And RT, and this will. Okay, so you've got. What were we on again? We need to. We're bleeding.
It's
so.
a cut. I'm bleeding.
All right, so
I do
we'd
not
have to
a
do
bandage or.
Yeah, we have to do disinfectant and then a bandage.
Okay.
And a bandage. And you should be done with that one. Oh, you're bleeding. Okay, stop.
I need
diptych.
Diptych.
Diptych. You need rations/rations.
Alright, we're going to apply and stop the bleeding.
So you did that out of order, but whatever.
I'm suffering from a deep cut. Do I need to suture it?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Generally, you can just keep doing stuff until it tells you to stop. Yeah.
Alright. Suffering from a deep cut, bleeding, no bandage applied. So deep cut, let's suture it.
Alright. Disinfect. Bandage. I think you need to do the same. This is exactly the same thing. I think if any one of them's missing, it doesn't work.
Disinfect.
And I don't think, like, go try using splint just to see what happens, because you don't need a splint here. So what happens if you try? It still lets you do it, but it doesn't make a boo noise, so you know that it was wasted.
No, that sucks.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh man, sure, okay. Bleeding, no bandage applied. Let's apply the bandage. And apparently I still need Stipic. What am I doing here? Suffering from a deep cut, bleeding, no bandage applied. Not yet this. Alright, fine. Jeez.
Get on with it. Speaking of get on with it, I had to vote for my favorite Grimmeth LP the other day, and I had memories of the epic battles between Vulture Bobo and Dong Shuo.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Bone fracture.
Is here and ready as well,
So for that, do I need a splint?
probably yes. And then also suture, maybe.
Oh, there's a no bandage applied. Okay. Sort of decup
Boss,
bleeding.
will you sign my cast?
Deep cut. Bleeding, no disinfectant, no bandage. Bone fracture.
Now everything's perfect.
Now I should do a kip up.
Shawn Michaels is ready for sweet chin music on the boss. Man, it's such a crappy day.
Gonna play harmonica?
So,
oh no, that's it.
We had a little mini game, quite simple and easy to do, but I actually appreciate they give us Cinema Steam to show us. This wouldn't be fun at all.
No.
Snake is a badass, folks.
It's difficult enough.
Can you imagine Raiden doing this? I can't.
It's difficult enough to, you know, try and, like, just, I don't know, do any, like, you know, just put a Band-Aid on, like, at an odd angle in the mirror or something like
guy
that.
Guy just put his arm back into
his
socket.
dislocated.
Yeah, it just like his elbow is all, I don't know the terms for the bones and stuff, but they was all bendy-wendy the wrong way.
Oh, now he's gonna have infinite arm.
Because his bandana.
Good job, Snake.
You want a
We're coming to
cookie?
get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon.
It'd
Can
be
you
like
set it
the
up?
balloon kid. He's gonna. So basically, yeah. Now he has to learn the single arm DDT until he gets the use of both arms back. RB, quick! There's water. Okay, well, whatever we were supposed to see, we didn't see it. If memory serves, you could find like skeletal remains down there. It's just a little Easter egg, which is kind of explained later.
Helicopters.
Yeah, this is not his rescue team.
No.
It's like, we know you're a fat ass.
No, it's like Shadow Lou.
I miss the hammer and sickle. It's a very cool piece of design for your evil, you know, movie villains.
It is such an effective brand. Aeroflot never changed it.
No.
It was too synonymous with the Russian national airline.
Love you. Well, they didn't want to lose the great brand name that they had. And the
I mean, it's a fucking
reputation.
hammer and sickle sprouting wings.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah.
badass.
I got you. I even flew an Aeroflot flight once. I mean, I didn't fly. I flew on it. I wasn't like the pilot.
They're like, would you like to fly plane?
Duh. Yeah.
They're so impressed with your mastering Russian.
It's like, man, this kid can slaughter our language and Chinese names. Just get him up there flying. We saw your Let's Play of Tecmo Secret of Stars. I like this gun, but maybe a revolver. I'm bored.
Oh, he's gonna squeeze one? Oh.
That's what I thought he was doing. I want to check to see if these things really have recoil. He's like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, he just kind of wants to see one, like, go.
Great
I
success.
think he does.
Great success.
Thanks to
Nice.
the boss and her cobras,
Nice.
I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
The boss and her army of cobras. Her trained cobras. Creepy. Here's a creepy mouse.
You smell like an Englishman.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Give her a sexy outfit that will become purchasable in Rumble Rose's
Apparently
Double
she's
X.
Sokolov's woman.
Well, probably do the same thing to her that he used to. You want to see my lightning rod?
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
Suppository, eh?
A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her.
RUKGB, 4 letters.
RU-46.
She has spunk.
I hate spunk.
Well, as long as she doesn't have spank, that stuff is really lethal to people in the GTA 3
I'm gonna
universe.
show her that I got spunk too.
Perhaps we
All
should.
over her face.
We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility.
And I'm really itching to
It's
fire
time I
new.
gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Whoa, he's actually gonna do it.
Yeah.
This is like,
Colonel,
There-
even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
and there might be
Won't be
recoil.
me that pulled the trigger. It'd be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
I gave
That's
up on
a-
Mother Russia long ago. Remember
Colonel.
the Alamo?
We're gonna nuke our fellow Russians. Ah, it's like not like we don't do that. Well, I
Yeah.
guess they were Ukrainians, but
Yeah. Those Vidania.
and Belarusians.
They're like Russians with bells.
They'll be there with bells on.
Yeah. See, we just insulted a whole country for no reason.
Well,
During
no.
the video.
3 different countries.
Yeah.
Formerly one union.
Oh. Say anything about the Ukrainians. Their capital city makes some nice chicken. Alright, so now Snake won't be able to have kids. So you'll never see the sons of this guy.
Yeah, probably not.
Too bad, you know, he'd always wanted to have
A couple
a
of.
couple of little boys, but
Couple of
that
little-
can never happen now.
I bet they'd be terrors.
Yeah. Anyways,
Um,
would you like to save?
would I like to save? I think I probably would. Even though I feel like
Save on a different slot just in case, since this is
This
a
recording
new
is-
recording
yeah.
session. Yeah, there's a chance we're gonna lose this video. We
Mm.
shouldn't. I mean, you never know. You never know. I mean, sometimes some person that you thought was like on a submarine millions of miles away just shows up and defects at you. Choke slams you. Oh, here
Oh.
we go. It's a Ian Fleming presents Solid Snake.
Oh, so it's gonna be like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
What a thrill,
What a thrill. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang would be.
with darkness and silence through the night.
Yeah, it's pretty thrilling when it's like dark and silent.
I enjoy dark silence.
I'm searching and I'm melting.
Dark Troopers, Dark Finger. Or
Yeah,
Dark
we've been snake eaten.
What a fear in my heart.
Oh, so Snake is going to travel to a Vietnam War movie.
Okay, well that makes some sense.
You're so
it'd be in
supreme.
platoon. I actually don't like the Supremes. I'm not a big fan of raw tomato. I'd rather
What?
just have the rice and
I like Supreme.
rice and cheese.
Oh, there's planes in the camo. That's cool.
It's actually a really slick.
It is. Well, I mean,
It's a real slick take on the
it's the Bond.
admittedly
credit
very
sequence.
slick credit sequences that go in Bond films.
Of course, it
Snake
kind of,
it up?
It fits Bond's personality a little better than. Uh-huh. So there you go through the rain.
Okay, yeah.
Eat. What? So Toyota. So Toyota. So Toyota. You're so supreme with your supreme tree frog.
I mean, yeah, apparently secret ingredient is Supreme Burritos, tree frog.
Damn it, I guess we are gonna fight a helicopter. As long as Snake isn't some kind of punt, you know, like nickname for something in Japan, and rhyme. I think if you listen to the words, there's some really weird grammar
So
going
the
on.
military advisor,
Oh,
you know,
peace
I don't mean to make a huge presumption, but appeared to be a Japanese name.
military advisor.
Yeah, they had a military advisor.
Oh.
It was a Japanese individual, which I suppose makes sense in terms of communicating back and forth, but I feel like there's something in their constitution about,
He advises them not to have a military because it would defy their constitution. They do have a defense force,
they do.
and apparently the guys who are in it are kind of thought of in their own society as being like slackers and bums, basically feeding. They don't have a very good reputation over there.
I suppose it's not like the American military has a great,
They don't have a great reputation over there either.
yes, it's true.
Currently
The
flying over
X-Men.
Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000
No,
feet.
it's that
Approaching Soviet
Cobra
airspace.
plane that we had the toy of when we were kids.
Designated drone launch
We're just
point.
saying, folks.
Drone
Blackbird's
pressure
just a
and voltage
fucking
are
awesome
nominal.
plane that
Yes, it
everyone
is.
make like
Payload oxygen
copies
supply
of.
is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems
glory.
go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around.
Oh, we've already done that
Airspace
already.
has
It's
gotten
boring.
tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous Mission. So
Plane
instead, we'll be
designed
using one of our
to,
newest
instead of
weapons.
avoiding
Snake,
missiles,
you're being
just
given an honor
outrunning
on par
them.
with Alan Shepard. This is our
You mean
last chance.
Shepard?
Show your patriotism.
Be a
If
patriot?
you
What?
fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
You guys are always late. You'll be given an honor on par with the Shepard.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
How does it feel to be
I'll
involved
see
in a
you
flashback?
here.
Visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Keep coming in, punching me in the face. I'm trying to recover.
Be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation.
Oh,
According to
whatever.
them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They've got a point, Snake. You're a traitor.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that
Daniel
mean they're
Bryan.
after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Especially not
Does
me,
this
an
mean
American
Fox
national
is
hero.
going
I'm
to die?
British, you know.
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I
Fox,
came
huh?
to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you
We're
talking
gonna change our
about?
name to Gzoff.
The situation has changed. We still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited.
It's bad for you. You're
Have a
almost
cigar.
dead.
It's Cuba. This morning, I had
teleporting
a
around.
meeting with the CIA.
Yeah, no, it's
They
an
decided
interesting
when
way
they're
to do
gonna
this as a
execute us?
slideshow.
No.
You know, we call them the other agencies.
Something even bigger.
Don't use their name outside
Well,
of SIF,
Yesterday,
buddy.
the White House
FOX
received
doesn't
an
stand for
unexpected call.
something, so I guess they aren't really on the whole.
President Johnson?
President Big Johnson.
I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
How did I know they're
It was
gonna
a
make
hotline
LBJ
call from
sound like an
Khrushchev,
Elvis
President
impersonator?
From the head of the Soviet Union?
Well, I mean,
That's
LBJ kind of sounds like an
Yeah.
Elvis.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754,
Stood in
was
line for
destroyed by a
bread
nuclear
instead of
explosion.
standing in line for
At
movie.
about the same time,
Soviet
our
Russia.
anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
Look, I'm kind of hungover. Could you cut to the
In
point?
retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon.
Who's this
With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But
He's
my
talking about the
power
Cuban Missile Crisis.
is not as great as it once was.
Well, we all get
I
older.
am to survive this crisis, I must
I was
have your
debuffed by an
full
enemy wizard. I am at 50% power.
I should have contacted you myself.
But I
Did
don't
you
care.
know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
Really? A soldier
No.
defected? Wow, that's big news. I should
So
know.
you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin.
Did I stutter?
Brezhnev faction.
What? What?
Go on.
What?
Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living
Bob
legend.
is
During
the
World
boss.
War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war.
She personally won World War
Russia,
II.
you know her as Voyevoda.
I don't know why. Her
In
name's
America,
the boss.
we called it the Enola
The
Gay.
mother of your special forces?
And she
Yes,
gave birth to
that's
our
the one.
special forces.
And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
Hid them under
The
her
boss took two
blouse,
miniature
pretended they were her boobs.
nuclear Shells.
Yes,
I'm
Big
afraid
Boss.
So I believe they
Not
were
Big
a
Boss.
gift for her new
What are you
hosts.
talking about Big Boss for?
The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago.
It's got recoil. We pretend it
Serious
doesn't.
problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed.
They suck. They're worthless. We
Not
mass
so
produce them
close.
anyway. Gotta keep them contractors
Well, I was
busy.
gonna say we signed a
The whole
contract
area
for them,
is
and
polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
But come on, it's
So,
just Russia. I mean, it
well,
always
okay.
kind of look
Colonel
like crap.
Volgin's help stole two
contractors kept threatening to move out of my
experimental
senator
nuclear
state, and
took
it was
them
just
with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons.
It was attacked
Am
by
I
moose and
right
squirrel.
so far?
Yes, that's correct.
I guess,
And
whatever.
the American government denies any involvement in the affair.
Yes, that's correct.
Right as well.
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what
There's
was a
certainly
US
no
military
crucible
aircraft
forming in
doing
our
on
White
radar
House.
screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
No, he's seeing someone.
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army.
Would you like to look at footage of our flag?
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you.
Well, then do
However, I'm
so.
afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will
Look at
need
those
some
flags
time to
again.
prove that this was not the action of the American
You
government.
must send the Hulk Hogan to our country as a gift. He will be a real
have
Russian.
1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then
But-
you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Could we send Rocky to fight in your
Prove our
country and
innocence.
slowly win over the crowd?
Yes, preferably something painful.
As Khrushchev
Prove
rubbing
to
his
me that
nipples
this
as he
is
says
not
this.
merely another one of your tricks.
Guilty of
Boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
Oh,
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable.
basically, we're just
And
not going to
Colonel
do
Volgin
anything.
is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple.
Oh, he's NWO Hollywood,
1
and
week.
Khrushchev is
You have
NWO
only
Wolfpack.
1 week, and if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
Huang Zhang changed
What is
his
that
dream.
supposed to mean?
Nothing means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
No matter how many American flags you
Nuclear
show,
attack on the
they will
United
still
States?
attack.
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion.
Can I at least choose where you'll attack?
Disposal.
Could you blow up,
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world.
blow up Oklahoma?
I was trying to figure out. It's like, what's the Texan want to
Put
blow?
it
Oh,
simply,
right, yeah.
in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict,
Oklahoma,
we have to
back
prove that
up.
America was not involved in that explosion.
It's damn setup,
The
Snake!
boss ourselves will prove America's innocence.
I
Right.
guess. Whatever. Let's do it.
The higher
Snake
ups
is
have
the plot.
decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off.
After your enormous
You were her
success
last
in the
apprentice.
previous
Screw
mission.
this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
6 feet under the boss.
Are the
Sounds pretty
Russians
neat.
going to be helping us?
Nah.
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their
We're playing with the
communications
joysticks,
satellites
Snake.
so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's
Oh.
it?
They've also put us in touch with
Okay,
a couple of
thank you,
insiders.
game. I didn't realize that was there. And
There was a defection
undercutting
in
the
September 1960.
tension with a quick girly
Remember?
poster. Thanks, Kojima.
You mean the two NSA codebreakers who went over to the
We
Soviet
don't call
Union?
them that.
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB.
Now,
exactly
you are allowed to
this
say
kind of
KGB
situation.
outside of this kid.
Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Vulcan's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route.
Of
You'll
course,
need
I
to
wouldn't know
rendezvous
them
with
from
him when you
Adam,
get
so...
So, are you telling me that the enemy force is going to have one member who's secretly working against the others? Kojima, that's madness. It's Larry Bird's MiG and I don't remember who 34
Unidentified
was.
aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south.
It's faster than
About to
Gamera.
lose it.
Mach 50.
Like super advanced MiGs. I bet Beans should get to flying one of those. Makes sense later.
Can't really hear you over all the sounds of the jet excitement and stuff. Snake, stop staring at that poster and land the damn plane.
He's a trained pilot, you know.
Boy, those are so easy to work, but you know, I almost blew an aeroflot flip.
Fire retro rockets. Sort of groove out a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, Snake, they gave you all sorts of equipment this time, but it was in that plane which just exploded. So you're just back down to having nothing. Sucks to be you, Snake. Snore. Russia. Why did it have to be Russia?
I'm getting pretty good at this whole landing thing.
I could really use a pause at this point because we need to end the video. We're already a couple minutes over. He's about to get into a 30-minute Kodak conversation though.
He is.
I think so.
Oh, come on, Snake.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
No.
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed
Sorry.
safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your
Snake,
mission
I hear it's
objectives one more
amazing
time.
when the purple
Rescue
flatworm
Sophie.
jaw and spit.
Find out what's happened to the
Stop going
Shagohod,
crazy.
then destroy it. And finally,
What happened is
eliminate the
it's
boss.
destroyed.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission
Gonna
will be
stutter?
codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because we want you to
Because I'll be
fillet
taking on the
someone.
boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
And we work for the
Man.
Kremlin.
You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our
They
priorities
demand
are
that
the
you
rescue
refer to
of
them by
Sokolov
some other
and the
name.
destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my code name. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious
Now I
choice.
made you Dick and Major Harry.
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Turns out that one was actually a
ever see
big
the
hit
movie The
in,
Great Escape?
well,
It
will
came
be a
out
big hit
last
in the
year.
future.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi
Paramedic, fill us
Germany.
in with more
The
details.
prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished.
That's
Prisoners
great.
succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yeah,
should have been
that's
called
exactly
Dick.
right. At least that was the plan.
But I hadn't watched the movie.
But I got the
real
name
recently,
wrong.
and I forgot.
The one they escaped in was Harry.
Yeah.
Tom was one of
They
the
had a
unlucky
harrowing
tunnels
escape.
that was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure.
That's great,
In fact,
doll,
I even
but
ordered the actual film from the movie company.
And the
Yeah, it
tunnel
doesn't
was
sound like
thrown
the
off
greatest
a
name to
bridge,
use.
suffered many
So what should
fractures
I
and
call
cuts.
it?
Then I went to a brick and mortar video store.
You know,
Wait, well,
let's just
not
use Zero,
that
like
far
we've been
back.
doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
No, we're going to call
From
it Square
Square
Zero.
Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
All right, what are we going to call her?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same
And
kind
she'll
of
be
fate.
beaten to death.
Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous Mission.
But we're changing her name to Para Zero.
145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same. 140.96.
Okay.
And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in
name is
weapons
Mr.
and
Boing.
equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the
No, it's not
research
Mr.
facility.
Boing. No, Mr. Saturn.
If you have any questions, just ask him.
Yeah.
His frequency is 148.41.
He's
How do
going
I
to be like your
contact the boss?
Got
He's going to be like your brother from another
Adam,
mother.
your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yeah,
Yes,
whatever.
meet up with Adam first. He's
We
cleared the way
decided
for
to
you rescue
reuse the
Sokolov.
map because it
How will I
saves
know
us
this
programming a
Adam
new
guy when
area.
I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area has been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast.
He has 4
No one
heads.
else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and "Lali Lule Lo."
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
Lolly Lulelo.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
Yeah, but you're playing on a low
Circumstances are
difficulty
different
level.
this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary
So
to
make sure
your
to
presence known
gerrymander
to a
any
certain
districts you
extent,
pass through.
to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission.
You're a sneaky
Snake,
snake.
if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
This caution is
Understood.
extreme.
Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Right on. Shouldn't we have known some of this stuff before I got in that airplane, boss?
Snake eater.
I mean, you're not. I can't call you boss. How about I save the game?
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. We'll meet Signet next time.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
2 weeks.
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
That didn't stop me from. Well,
Then you
never
must
mind.
have seen me naked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
I
you
was
were all wrapped
disappointed.
up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better
I don't
luck
know why
next
they had a
time.
tube in your. Well, anyway.
Let's hope so.
Well, I mean,
But
you know, in case he had to wee.
Don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission.
I'll do the fighting.
Keep an
You
eye on
can
your stamina
just
gauge.
go
If
home.
you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina.
Like a snake.
And try not to get yourself hurt.
How about
if
a tree
you're wounded
frog?
or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Their music has healing powers.
I can see you still know how to nag.
You're
Seriously,
welcome.
Snake, shut the
And
fuck
I
up.
can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
I have a future for
Uh-huh.
that,
So,
though.
By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, I'll be forced to go back to waiting
Yes,
tables.
There was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you.
I'll just keep continuing
But you
until
know
I
what?
succeeded.
I really don't care about my medical license.
I'm
Did
gonna
they
be a
use
lawyer.
that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
so that I could watch over you.
Someone to
Snake, you're the
watch
best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless.
Remember, I've seen you
Someone
naked.
has
I'm
to stop you
interested in
from
keeping
getting into
around.
trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other.
My mission's to kill the boss.
So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Well, there's Ray Trailer.
Stop right there.
He's dead.
You can
Although
thank
he'd
me
be
when you get
alive
back.
at this time, huh?
All right.
The young big boss man plays it safe.
The little boss man.
You know, big boss man. I think he must have been a Metal Gear fan.
He's the big boss fan. He's a Metal Gear man.
Serving hard time at
in
big
Cobb
show.
County.
Yep. Okay. Let's finish
Okay,
the Kodak.
good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
Alright, good, whatever.
Wow. So wait, so she doesn't really care about losing her medical license, which, I mean, there's adjustments for inflation, everything I know now, but like I happen to know somebody who is a few steps away from her doctorate and is like 6 figures in student loan debt and
well,
spent, the better part of a decade in this process.
You gotta make an allowance for realism and the suspension of disbelief, because it's 1960 something and she's a lady doctor, and not a lady doctor, but like a lady who's a doctor.
Yeah.
Anyway, folks, this video, and this is gonna happen in the Metal Gear series. We try to shoot for 30 minutes, but sometimes 5 minutes into the video, 45 minutes worth of cinema happens. But we had a lot of stuff happen in this video. We've gone from the Virtuous Mission to Operation Snake Eater. We got the super cool theme music. And next time we're going to meet Mr. Sigint. Boing! Anyway, I'm Mysterious JJ.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
We'll talk to you guys next time.
Bye now.